In our musings on the divine and the mortal, it is tempting to think of prayer as a kind of celestial bargaining chip, a potent tool for getting what we wish or need. Yet such thinking risks reducing prayer to a mere mechanism, and worse still, it betrays its true essence. For prayer, properly understood, is not about power but about relationship. Consider, if you will, a child speaking to their father. The child may ask for bread, for safety, for answers to mysteries beyond their understanding. But what matters most in this exchange is not the father's ability to provide, but the love that undergirds their conversation. Prayer, you see, does not bend God's will to ours, but aligns our hearts to His. What, then, could be more powerful than prayer? Perhaps nothing, but only if we misunderstand what power means. Power, in the worldly sense, force, manipulation or control, is utterly foreign to the language of heaven. The only power recognized by God is love. In this sense, there is something more powerful than prayer, the very love that inspires it. Prayer is, after all, an act of love. It is the creature turning to its Creator, not out of coercion, but out of trust. Yet, even before the prayer is uttered, love already moves the hand of God. Indeed, the Scriptures tell us that while we were still sinners, unpraying, unseeking, and undeserving, Christ died for us. This is the measure of love. It goes before, beneath, and beyond all prayers. And then there is sacrifice, when love drives us not merely to speak to God, but to act in accordance with His will, even at great personal cost. Then we have touched upon something extraordinary. The greatest love, Christ tells us, is to lay down one's life for one's friends. Such a love does not negate prayer, rather it fulfills it. The saint who prays fervently is powerful indeed, but the saint who prays and then rises to serve, to suffer, or even to die for another, has stepped into the very heartbeat of God. So, is there anything more powerful than prayer? In a sense, no, for prayer draws its strength from the boundless love of God. Yet, in another sense, yes, for that same love, when it moves us from words to action, reveals a power that can overcome even the grave.